Read the legal disclaimer before proceeding.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Neka. So it's time for another Tea Talk, aka Neka's News. So today, we're getting ready to have a juicy topic. But before I get started, make sure you pay attention to the legal disclaimer. Okay. So now we're getting ready to talk about a whole new topic. I ain't never talked about him before. We're getting ready to go ahead and talk about Kirk and Rasheeda from Love and Hip Hop. Now, for the people who don't know, you all should know. They have been doing Love and Hip Hop for a long time. 13 seasons to be exact. Now, who wants to watch 13 seasons of drama? Because literally that's all it is drama. Drama. I actually stopped watching them long ago because I just couldn't get into all of it. I mean, it's just too much drama. Like, who wants to live your life full of drama? At your age, and you still going through drama, friendship drama, relationship drama, he cheating, she cheating, baby mama, I got a side chick, I got a side kid. I mean, my friends didn't visit me, they ain't visit me, this ain't visit. I mean, it's just too much to keep track with, okay? At your age, and you still dealing with drama on top of your personal life, on top of your career, your businesses, and they have a lot of businesses. So, I mean, kudos to them for being motivated, for doing what they doing. But before I get started and everything, I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip real quick of them talking about all the money that they make from all their businesses, how much money they're making, and what's going on in their life right now. Take a look at this.
How many billions of streams does it get, Kirk?
We Marry Me is over 8 billion. So we are
Marry Me.
And I'll show you the stats. I
Right.
won't just make that up. And if you're looking at the
Rushing.
iTunes top 200 right now, any genre of music, not just rap, hip hop, any genre right now, My Bubblegum is sitting at number 40 something in the country, in the world right
Waiting
now.
Waiting on that.
And that's our
wire
check.
to
We own the master. So we own Marry Me. We own the master.
Y'all, to educate my audience, y'all own the masters, which
we own
means
the publisher.
and you
We
own the publishing.
So we're the record company. We're the writers. We're the record company.
And the publisher.
We own it. We get it all.
So all the money that gets accumulated goes into your pockets.
Absolutely.
When you say My Bubblegum, keep in mind, My Bubblegum was in Mall Cop. It was his
The movie,
ringtone. Adam Sandler, number one movie
And
3 weeks
Paul
in a row.
Blart Mall Cop. Yeah.
So Mall Cop, it was the ringtone, and that came off of MySpace. We sold hundreds of thousands of ringtones then, and to be here now having a viral moment on TikTok and it's back on the charts. It's been there for 2 months going crazy. Marry Me still
it goes through like these phases where it like goes viral and then it'll simmer down, and then I'll look up, and then in like Asia, it's like all of these millions and like billions like of streams and stuff. Like it just constantly evolves.
How much money do you think you've made so far off of this Bubblegum and Marry Me alone? If you have to guess.
Shit, I mean, right now, the one that's on the charts is the one that you buy. Now, my streams is out of here. I mean, we do millions and billions of streams. That money is smaller.
But that money is smaller because streaming money really ain't a lot of money for artists like that. So, okay, this is what I will say. When you start getting up in those numbers in the hundreds of millions and the billions.
So now back to the drama. We all know that Kirk had a baby outside of Rasheeda's in their relationship. Years ago, he had an outside child. But I'm not going to dig deep into that because it's a long story. It's an old story back in the day. But everybody know that's part of the drama. So now I'm going to let you watch a little clip real quick in regards to something recent. I can't really tell you all the details, but maybe for people who understand the story, who have definitely been following them to a T, who know what's going on, they'll understand the conversation that's going on right now. But it was actually a really good topic. Too long for me to show you the whole clip, so I just did the beginning of it. But take a look, just to see, the whole point of me showing you so you can see the drama that's still going on in your life. Like, it's just too much, but take a look.
I didn't think in a million years that my baby Rasheeda and my other baby Yandy would be at odds.
I didn't either.
So what we saw Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is the fact that, look, Mendici and Yandy are going through their own situation. Erica Banks brought the bone back. Hey, Erica. I love Tutu. Featuring B. King. Rest in peace. My favorite song of yours. I love you. But no, Erica brought the bone back. The thing about you, I think because I know you so well, when they called you to the scene, I know you so well. You look like, what
is this? What they trying on? That's what I was thinking.
You can't be lying. And I said, my girl's like, what shit I got today? And Yandy, so long story short, it has been said that, Jasmine is friends with somebody that allegedly Mendici messed around with, that you allegedly made a comment about that situation. Yandy talked to you about it. Eric, which, by the way, you're funny. Did you say it? Did I say it? I mean, you said it. I did. You don't remember? I mean, you said I said it. Did I say it? So why are you asking me if I said it, if you remember? I'm like, this back and forth is everything, right?
It is.
But you have poor Yandy sitting back like, okay, what's going on? She feels like you did not defend her.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How was I supposed to defend her? I wasn't there.
So what is going on?
No, I'm just saying I wasn't there. Like, and if people in the world only just paid attention to things and stopped just running with narratives, they would see it very clearly. The whole little incident when the girls came to her, me and Kirk were gone. Jasmine was looking for Kirk and Rasheeda, and they ran into the Harrises. Well, Kirk and Jasmine had a whole conversation before they ran into the Harrises, just so that everybody knows. Y'all go back and watch the episode. Now, we left. I was damn near in my bed by the time that whole situation happened, just so you know. And for me, I just look at it like, what you finna say?
Nothing.
I hear you. Look, I can hear you.
Like,
and you ain't talking, but I can hear you. I don't like when people try to throw something on you that is so false. Like they're trying to
the concept was
go ahead.
Girlfriend, girl code. This
Right.
is what I'm going to run with, girl code, girlfriend. And this being honest, Rasheeda introduced her to her friends. Rasheeda gave her the game on the restaurant, how to get the liquor license, how to do stuff. She really put up on the game, right? But the thing is, people get to see what's said on TV. But when I had Cannon, Yandy she never got a phone call.
Well, those friends who supported me, she wasn't a part of that.
Right. She never got phone call.
She never talked to me at all.
So
about
from then
the
to
situation.
now, she's never checked on her during that situation, and you can speak on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I say when you say girl code, real friend, you try to get these people to rally up against, long story short, me and Rasheeda contract was up and motherfuckers was going for our spot. That's what really happened. Now I'm just keeping it 100.
However, I do want to
let me get
up.
back into this. I'll probably get mad in trouble for saying that. But anyway, it became a thing where somebody wanted a position, right? But Kai, my son, got into a collision. It was on the Shade Room. 8 million
was everywhere.
views, everything. Yandy never called her to check on Kai. Is everything
When I
okay?
tell you, I heard from
everybody.
Every person on the planet.
I could be home at this time because, I'm friends with Candy, Toya, Munya, everybody. We friends, right?
Yeah.
They was disappointed in me. They sat my ass down and was like, I had to get my ass whooped by them too, because we friends.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, ding dong, at the door, no announcement, how you got through the gate? Kai, whatever, they was there all the time checking on her. Like her friends were there supportively, wholeheartedly, right? What confused me is how all of a sudden you such a friend and you never checked on her when the Cannon thing happened. You never checked on her even when it came alive. When Jasmine came back, you never even checked on her then. But y'all friends.
And also, too, just for the thing, I don't like to be blamed for something that I had no parts of, okay? And that's where I think my patience runs short. You can't sit here and say, it's all because of Kirk and Rasheeda that we're dealing with this Jasmine situation. We can't say that. Because Jasmine and them and the girl, the other girl, Erica, they were talking to you about what your man had going on. That don't have nothing to do with us, okay? The thing that pissed me off about the whole little Erica situation and all of that was that scene happened Like the scene after when I mentioned Yandy, it was like a whole month and some change. That scene where the girls attacked Yandy, that happened the last scene in season 12A.
All right, so outside of that, for people who ain't heard, there was a serious incident that just recently happened. So on August the 8th of 2025, rapper T Hood was fatally shot during a domestic dispute in Gwinnett County, Georgia. And who was involved is actually their son. His name is Kirk Rasheeda Frost. And he's the adult son of Rasheeda and Kirk. He was involved in this. Now, he was not the shooter, but I guess after the domestic violence dispute or whatever, he kind of showed up on the scene and, he kind of left the scene. And right now, they kind of thinking of it as the case. I'm going to just go ahead and read it to you. The case is actually still under investigation. Police are considering this whole situation as self-defense, and no charges have yet been filed. So he might be in the clear on what's going on because he just kind of happened to show up after all this stuff took place. The person who was shot, which was T Hood, I'm assuming he was the one being violent, domestic disturbance. So he was the one being violent, ended up being shot. However it happened, but they're investigating the situation, and somehow Mr. Kirk Frost got involved in the whole situation. But when you think about it, it's just drama, more drama, more drama, more drama. Because the family, this whole reality show is all about drama. But yet again, in your personal life, more drama is to follow. But take a look at this real quick. They're going to kind of explain to you the situation of what happened right here.
11, I'm Aisha Howard. At this hour, police are still searching for a motive behind the shooting death of Atlanta rapper T Hood, the son of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Rasheeda and Kirk Frost, now named a suspect. 11 Alive Stephanie Chaynock joining us from the newsroom. Steph, the investigation is still ongoing, but now police are saying it could have been self-defense.
Yeah, Aisha, that's the very latest. Gwinnett County police are still investigating, but say self-defense could be behind the shooting death of 33-year-old rapper Tevin Hood, also known as T Hood. And there are a lot of moving pieces being shared into this investigation. Gwinnett County police have named the 24-year-old son of reality stars Kirk and Rasheeda Frost, Kai Frost, as a suspect in the rapper's death. We also know the home where Friday's deadly shooting happened lists their daughter, Kelsey Frost, as a resident. And according to social media posts, she and the rapper seem to have been in a relationship. If you watch the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reality series, then you are very familiar with the Frost family. It was on October 9th, police found Hood shot inside a home in Snellville around 7 p.m. Police say Kai Frost and other witnesses remained on the scene after the shooting. In an update released yesterday, police now say the shooting is being investigated as a possible self-defense case. According to the latest report, Gwinnett County police say a domestic disturbance occurred at the residence, resulting in a female victim sustaining physical injuries, and that the shooter arrived to the residence after a physical altercation had taken place and then separated himself from the residence before the shooting occurred. After the rapper's death, Kelsey Frost, his alleged girlfriend, posted photos of the two together on her Instagram page. The caption, Aisha, reading, "I love you." Aisha, we did reach out to both Kelsey Frost and her father, Kirk Frost, for a comment this morning. We have not yet heard back. Also to mention, Aisha, this morning, her brother, Kai Frost, the suspect in this shooting, his Instagram page seems to have been deactivated.
All right, very early on, Steph will continue to follow this developing story. Thank you.
So now one thing I'm going to say about Rasheeda. Now, she's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful. She's very smart and intelligent. And I mean, she is just an amazing looking woman. She looks good, and she's obviously smart because of all the different jobs that they're doing, all the different things they got going on. So I don't even know why she's with Kirk. If she's with him for the money, for the fame, for the business. I don't know if she's really with him for love. She really truly loved this man or what. Because when you have a guy constantly stepping out on you, you have a guy who, both of y'all, the drama that comes your way. Who wants to attract so much drama all the time? Who wants to be in a relationship where that's all you going through is drama? Who wants to do that? So I don't know what her real reason is for being with him or why they are together, but I'm sure she could do better. But at the same time, I mean, who knows? I don't know if she has low self-esteem or not. Now, I'm not putting it on her at all because she might not. She don't look like the type of woman to have no low self-esteem, because why would you? Why should you? But anyway, and it's just like when a person is so quick to say drama, if somebody say, well, what can season 13 bring? And you say drama. I don't know if you using that as a way for people to just continue watching your stuff. Watching Love and Hip Hop because they know it's going to be drama-fied. Like, who can spend all their time at home just watching drama? 13 seasons of let's fight it out. Let's cheat. Let's have more kids outside of marriage. Let's have all these job titles, and we're going to have all this drama attached with it. Let's be 50 years old and we're going to just keep having friend issues. I don't see that. I mean, look, my circle is small. It needs to stay small. I want it to be small. Now, I would love to have your money, your fame, but I'm going to still have a small circle. And I'm going to come home and be in peace. I'm going to lay my head down and know I'm in peace. And now I'm going to wake up to somebody said, he said, she said, they said, we said, somebody said. And it's always about drama. So, of course, they have a little talk show called Grape Juice. And I guess on his show or whatever, a little small clip here I'm going to show you real quick. He just mentioned, what can we expect in season 13? Like I said before, and he was just like, drama. Like, for you to just easily say that, who wants to have that as part of their life? Like, you can't just finally switch up a season where you have a whole season that's just like peace. Or do you feel like because it's going to be peaceful, you ain't going to get no views no more? You ain't going to get no followers, no likes, no subscribers. You ain't going to get nothing. Nobody ain't going to watch your stuff. Nobody ain't going to listen to your music. Nobody not going to connect to your channels if it ain't all about drama. Because that's what the world is today, drama. If it ain't about drama, we don't like you. We don't want to watch you. We don't want to follow you. We don't want to see your content because it ain't about drama. Anyway, just take a look at this real quick. Short and simple, straight to the point.
And you are watching That Grape Juice.
Hello, Rasheeda and Kirk. How are y'all doing?
We're great.
How you doing?
Sounds good. I'm Malik Davis with That Grape Juice. I hope everything is doing well. This is season 13 of Love and Hip Hop. We're back. Everybody's back. So my first question is, y'all own multiple businesses, Press, Cross Bistro. How do y'all balance having so many businesses, staying together in your relationship, and, being on a show like this?
Child, we still ain't got it figured out. It's a hot mess. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? We just try to do the best that we can. It does. Staffing is important, which is difficult post-COVID. However, we just try to maneuver through, do the best that we can, lead by example, and, make sure that we prioritize the things that need to be prioritized. And that's just really, we just try to do the best we can,
Right, most definitely. So what can fans expect from this new season of hip hop from you guys?
Drama.
It's always drama.
Drama, fallouts. People not wanting to really, like I said, they don't want to really live in their truth. They want to just, throw blame other places.
It's a lot going on this season. I think, friendships definitely get tested, and, you go through different scenarios. Everybody deals with things in different kinds of ways. And I think that allows people to, engage and have their opinions on, how they feel and what they would and wouldn't do. And I think.
Now, I don't want to live in a world where all my kids know is drama. All my friends know is drama. My family know is drama. Everybody know drama. That's it. And when I die, that's all people are going to see is all the drama we had in our life. What you going to say at my funeral? My mom, Rasheeda, was full of drama. That's all we had. My dad, Kirk, was just full of drama. And that's all we could say about them. They loved us, but they loved the drama too. Like, I hope that when they move on, it could be something better than that's all they're known for is drama. And a top selling record of drama. Love and hip hop. And now my sons is going to follow my lead. My kids is going to follow our lead because this is all they know. Anyway, guys, enough about Rasheeda and enough about Kirk, because that's it. That's all it is. It's drama. I mean, you can't even say nothing because that's all it is. It's just too much drama. Don't really want to talk about it. Like I say, I don't follow them close enough to really know all the stuff because it's just too much for me. I don't want my head to be spinning around full of drama. I don't have no negativity over here, no drama. I'm not trying to bring that my way, okay? Anyway, guys, but thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching Neka's News, a.k.a. Neka's Tea Talks. Take it easy, and it's been real.